Yo, yo, what's going on, everyone? Dan the Glass Man here. You're watching the Glass Man's World, and I got some really cool news for you guys, man. I've been getting prepared for this. We've been going live. We've been making all these videos on how to make all these cool marbles, getting prepared for this Borough Marble League marble races, the BML2, the second installment of the races. The first time ever in Albuquerque, New Mexico. People were invited from all over. I don't know if people came from all over, but I do know that people from our region were there. I recognized several different glass blowers there. It was a really cool event, guys. So, Borough Marble League, um, Roy Sco Glass, and man, I'm not gonna remember his name. Why do I not remember his name? I'm like, do I have anything to show me his name? Oh man, Fisk, Fisk Glass. So Roysko Glass, Fisk Glass, I believe are the ones who brought this event together, and Silva Lanes hosted the event yesterday in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Silva Lanes over there on Eubank and Candelaria. Thank you guys so much for hosting, and thank you, Roy and Fisk, for putting this all together, and everyone else. I don't know who is all a part of your team and who's all involved, so I just want to give a shout out to everyone who, all the players who were there and made things happen. That was amazing. So I show up there, and right away, I'm set up, going live outside in the parking lot, getting footage of the mountains, because the mountains are got some beautiful snow in the background and stuff like that. And so, you know, I make sure that before I go in, get my head change going and make sure I smoke and everything. Speaking of which, and so then we go inside. Um, right away, as soon as I enter the building, my footage just goes bleh. It's just horrible. Like, man. So the whole time that I'm there, from like 2:15, so I got there pretty much right on time. Like 2:10, 2:15 is when I entered the building, and as soon as I walk in, the footage is horrible. The building, I guess, just cut my signal out on my phone. So I apologize, guys, for that. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. So for 5 hours, 6 hours straight, I'm over there filming, going live, holding my camera, making sure I'm getting good footage, going live, or getting close-ups of all the marbles on the track and everything, trying to get all the beautiful work, like all the detailed work on some of the marbles there. There's so many individuals there. I'm not going to remember everyone's names on people that I met there, but different individuals that I saw yesterday. One individual who always stands out, Joey Unser, and you know him from his father Al Unser, Unser Racing, and Al Unser Jr. and and so there were lots of glass floors there, and some amazing glass, guys. Some ridiculous pieces. I was just blown away at the colors that they use, at the shaping, the styles, the techniques. Beautiful work, beautiful marbles. Some amazing marbles, and there were some marbles that when I was trying to film it, which you're not gonna be able to see. Maybe it'll be grainy or whatever. You might see it, might not, but whatever was whatever I was trying to film, it was glowing so bright that it looked like their hand was just glowing all boom. And so I couldn't get what that marble was until the black light was turned off. But it was some beautiful marbles, some beautiful work, and then the track. Like as soon as I entered, I went directly to the track and panned the whole room to see, or panned the whole track and followed it all the way around, all the way through, showing it off. It's horrible that the footage is just grainy and pixelated and just gone. And I'm hoping that this video isn't pixelated and horrible. I'm thinking that it was just the building there at Silva Lanes. And so, sorry, I lost something here. And so, right away, we get there, get signed up. So I walk around and I show off a lot of glass. I'm going to the different tables. We check out the bowling, the 3D bowling track as well. And on my first roll, it was like, boom, hit it, like almost got a strike. Then I tried to clean it up and I couldn't clean it up. And so walked around, checked out all that glass, and that's the footage is so grainy. I was trying to show off all the beautiful work, so I apologize to all you glass blowers. I was really trying to show off your work. It was some beautiful work. I can't even afford it, but um, there was a Sherlock on that table. I really loved that rainbow Sherlock. It was amazing. And so many other beautiful colors on that table. So we walked around, checked out the snacks, checked out the glass, um, checked out a few of the other tables, checked out the prizes. Then we talked about how it was all working. So they had sign up sheets. So basically, and I don't know what happened. I guess I didn't turn in my tickets. So these are the four my entry tickets here. So basically, you pay $20 to enter. You get free food and drinks. You get, well, not you get two drinks from the bar, and I don't drink alcohol, so I just got two free Cokes, and and there were some snacks out, which they had some really amazing, this like Christmas crack. It was like saltine crackers, like coated on the bottom with like some sort of like buttered toffee, and then coated on top with chocolate. They were delicious. I love those. And and so the the $20 covered food, a couple drinks. Later on, they brought in some pizzas, which was really good. Thank you for that. And then it got you entries into the races. So they had some races set up for $5, and then some were 10. You know, so you could either enter two $10 races, right? And they had some really nice prizes for those, or you could enter four $5 races, or you could enter a $10 and two $5 races, or however you wanted to do it. So my $20 covered four tickets. I don't know if I was supposed to turn these in for more prizes later or whatever, but or if we were supposed to fill them out or anything. But um, four tickets, four entries. So I simply went in for the grand finale race, which was the head-to-head race, where basically they had three races. The top three from each race got to move on to the fourth race. So top three on the first race, I entered two marbles on that first race, number 3 and number 7 position. So you could choose from 1 through 10. You can choose which position you wanted, if you wanted the back position or if you wanted the front positions. And I don't know if it really made any difference, because I seen marbles jumping all the way up from like the 8th position and coming all the way up in there. Also, I noticed that maybe, I don't know. Like, I don't know if there's any strategy or anything to it. I don't know if getting that first, getting on the positive numbers, so number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, on that side of the track, I don't know if those got more of an advantage because they hit the wall, and maybe that wall slingshots them a little bit quicker and further in. But there, some of those races, man, like the marbles, you'd see like one marble just totally take off, and then the other ones are like struggling and bumping each other and everything, and it's pretty fun. I've never been to a live marble race. I've only seen them on videos. You know, our son, he has his own marble races. Like, he's got this set up from yesterday. He's got a big marble in there he uses as a stopper. And then we do this marble race, you know, but that's our son's marble race. And we got another marble track right here that he plays with, and then we got a bigger one over here. So we're all into the marble races here. We even watch hours of marble racing, and also like Hot Wheels track racing on YouTube. So me and my son, like, we're all into this marble races, and I really wanted to take him. I just didn't know how it was going to work out, and I only had $20, and I had to take a bus there, and I didn't know if we had any extra funds to catch an Uber on the way back or anything like that. Yeah, we love Hot Wheels. I know I do. I'm like, we got some right here, I'm sure. There's probably a few. We got him a couple of those tracks, and he's into monster trucks too. He's into all kinds of cool things and transformers and stuff. And these things called number blocks. The number blocks guys. He's way into these guys. You guys might not know about number blocks, but he's into number blocks and he's into Pokemon. I need to make him a Pokemon marble, which one of those glass blowers had a Pokeball, and it did really well. I think a child was racing it and won. So they had all kinds of races, guys. So you could sign up on all these different ones. So I signed up on the bracket races, which on the first race I had 2 marbles in. Then the second race was 1 marble. Third race was 1 marble. So I only had 4 entries. That's all. I found $5 in my wallet on the way out. I was like, dang, I could have entered one more race. But it's all good. So on the first race in, and this was way at the end of the event. So this is part 5 of the video series that I made yesterday, and all the videos suck. All of them are blurry. The commentary is good. You can hear what we're talking about, and you can hear us like all cheering for the marbles as they're going around, but you can't see it. I'm like, oh, horrible. And so on that first race, I had number 3 spot, number 7 spot, and I came in 4th and 5th, and I got beat by this one red eye, which, man, red eye, that it's a white marble with a red eye, black pupil, amazing racer, little racer. I don't know how they do it or what, but I don't know why the white was fast. A lot of white marbles kept on catching up in the front. And so I got knocked out. 2 of my marbles got knocked out that race. So there's $10 gone, done. $10 out. I was like, dang. Like, all right. And I waited till the very end too. So I was there for like all the races, man. We got to see the kids' races. The kids got to race and win $100 gift card and a $50 gift card. I'm like, damn, I could have used that. But no, I'm happy with how it all turned out and everything. And so and we got to see the Pokeball race. And so and it was cool to see the kids race. Like, all the adults were racing. It was like a bunch of kids, a bunch of us big kids. Like, we're all kids at heart. Like, I every time, like, I tell my kids I haven't grown up. Like, I don't teach them about what do you want to be when you grow up. I ask them, what do you want to be as you grow up? Like, there's so many different things that you can be while growing up. Like, I have my hands in so many different cookie jars that, taking cookies from all kinds of different places, right? And so we're a bunch of kids at heart. We're all jumping around, all yelling, all having a good time. And finally, the real kids, the little ones that are under 18, they get to finally step up and race their marbles, right? And so it was cool to see the kids race, and then for them to win. The guy who won first place and got that $100 card, he was just like what? Like, some kids getting $100, man. That's so awesome. And so yeah, it's good to have people from all different levels and ages trying. It was so cool, and that they were also allowed to be there with their parents. It was in the Silver Lanes bar, and where they have the pool table and the darts and stuff. But being that they were with their parents, it was fine, and no one was getting like completely like lit. No one was drinking to the point that they were just incoherent and drunk. Like, everyone kept themselves at bay, and it was good. Everyone had a good time, and everyone had 2 drinks, tickets, on their way in, and I don't know if they bought more or what. And so you got to sign up for all these, and so the first race, 2 marbles knocked out. The second race, though, and you can see this on the video, it actually clears up enough that you can see the second race. I think the first race and the second race you can see pretty good, and the third race is like all messed up. But and the fourth race, the fourth race, I think you can see too, but that's in part 5 of the video series yesterday. Um, on I think the second um, on the second lap, I somehow just made it into first place. I was in, I think I was like in what, third. I started out in third position. In every race, I was in 3 and 7 on the first one, then 3 and then 3. I always work in my numbers, so I always, threes, sevens, nines, 11s, 12, 10. 10 is 3 and 7. So I've got these numbered things. One's a good number. 11, 11, 22, all these different numbers, 777, 222, 333, 373, all these different numbers that I have that work. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, right? I had a 3 and a 7 in the first race and I got knocked out. I was in 4th and 5th place, but only the top 3 go in. So then second place or second race, I was in third place going in. On second lap, boom, first place. And I take this huge lead. I don't know what happened. And I was just hoping, like, please don't jump off the track. Don't jump off the track. Stay on the track. Everything's going to be good. Just stay on the track and you win. And bam, I won first place on that second race, guys. And so that put me into the heat for the final race, right? So once you got first place, like, there's no better position, right? If you win first place in the first 3 races, you're in the top 3 positions in that last final race. And then second place winners are in 4th, 5th, and 6th. And then third place winners are in 7th, 8th, and 9th. And there's one open at the end. I don't know if they added one in just for fun or how that worked. And so we got to that third race. The third race, I had another one in on the third position. I was doing really well. I think I was like in second place the whole way through, like battling this other marble, a Naruto. Naruto marble is apparently really nice. And so Naruto glass, got to give it up, man. I believe that was a red eye. The red eye glass is the Naruto, I believe. I'm not 100%. And Naruto glass, I think, won on the third race, and I was in second the whole way through. And then, like, either the last lap or second to last lap, coming up the conveyor belt and jumping up and boom, going down the first part of that incline on the wall. Like, throughout the night, people have been, they accidentally hit the table and bumped the track here and there. And I believe that one of the tracks, because they were all lined up like that, and I believe one of the tracks was like just slipped a little bit like that, and my marble hit the bump and it bounced, and I lost that second place position, which I was so close with the first place position. And then that just kicked me out, and I was like in 4th or 5th there. I don't know what it was. And so I had these racers here. So this was the cool thing too is while signing up, you had to put your name, right, so they can announce who you are, right, as a glass artist or whoever the racer is. You don't have to be a glass artist to enter. You could have just purchased a marble and then raced it. And so the first races, I had this one here in third position. I renamed this one. I had a whole different marble in, actually, and then I found out that marble was it had a punchy mark on it. I felt it and I was like, oops. Like, I can't race that one. So that one had a punchy mark on it, and I was like, well, we're not gonna race that. So I took that one out. I don't know where that one is. And I ended up putting this one in. And I renamed it from, what was the first one going to be? Or maybe I had I don't remember now. But I ended up naming this one, it's blue, cobalt blue. And I ended up naming it blue, like BLOO. And then as the term bowling, right? Blue bowls. So I came up with the name Blue Bowls for the blue bowling ball. So this is called Blue Bowls right here. So now this marble has a name officially. And I think it's funny that we're all naming our marbles, but you're supposed to in marble races. So this one's officially Blue Bowls. So we keep this as a racer. And then we have this one here. This one is a glow in the dark one, which it's, you know, you hit it with the black light or with the sun, and then you put it in darkness, and it glows in the dark. It's really cool. I don't know if I can hit that. Here, let me see if I can charge this up real quick. Oh, can we show you? Dun, 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 dun. Got this cool lamp on right here. Got this headlamp. Works good. But I don't know. Like, I can see it glowing, but I don't know if I could show you guys it glowing. I don't know if I can get the darkness. Glow. I can't do the darkness. Well, either way, it glows. Not much, but it glows. And so I had that one. I called that one Spiraled Out. It kind of has a wig-wag pattern to it, almost, kind of. And so I called that one Spiraled Out. Spiraled Out, didn't make it. So Blue Bowls and Spiraled Out, they were out of the competition. Well, actually, Spiraled Out, I think, came back in on that. No, Blue Bowls came back in on that third one, right? And I was so close, and then I got jumped out from second place to like fourth or fifth or whatever. But I won the second race, which then put me in to the second position right after Red Eye. And then there was another white one. And man, there was so many white marbles that I was competing against, and they're fast. I don't know why the white ones are fast. And so I had this one here, which we called, this is a bowling ball as well. Little marble, bowling ball marble. And I called this one Bowl, like in bowling, Bowl Burn, because it's got that orange red like fire, like burn. So I call this one Bowl Burn. And Bowl Burn, this one, wait, Bowl Burn was in the second race. And so that's the one that I won first place in the second race. And yes, and I did make the marbles as well. I made all the marbles that I'm showing you here. I have a bunch also available if anyone wants to purchase any. We had these all for sale there. So I got a whole tube of marbles here. A lot of these ones up top. These are all jellyfish marbles. I don't know if you can see any of them. We'll have to take some out to show you. But these are all jellyfish marbles. You can go back a week ago, you know, in the last week, and you can see how I make these. These are $20 a piece for any of the marbles, you know. It's pricey for marbles, but, you know, they are handmade, one of a kind, and they're jellyfish. And then I have a couple bowling balls as well down at the end. But I think one of these, I think this blue one here was going to actually be the original Blue Bowls. And it had a punty mark, so I need to melt that down, flame polish it, and get that. And will I teach you how to make them? Well, if you watch the video, I pretty much teach everyone how to make them. I don't see, that's the thing about me. And one person, this individual, I believe his name was Dylan, he was telling me how he's known me for a long time. A lot of people have known me as a glass blower, being here for 28 years in the glass scene. People have heard of Gardeno Glass, of Dan the Glass Man, even though maybe I don't remember them or recognize them while we're out and about, because, you know, you got to remember, I've been involved in so many different things with Delta 9 and doing the whole medical marijuana marches, the Million Man marches, where we had thousands of people, and we're working with, you know, many different groups and different organizations. And we had, you know, several people in our own groups, and then working with Three-Sided Hole and all the different events and family productions and all the different raves and all the different events like that, the music DJ events and stuff, and then my own band, and then all the different fans and all the musicians, not only just the fans, but all the musicians that we work with, all the other bands, not only in our city, but in other states as well. Also working as a stage manager and bringing in all kinds of people onto different stages at the El Rey and the Golden West, and doing my own productions through other people's venues, like at the Launch Pad, at the at Low Spirits, at Rally's 4th Street Pub and Grill, at the old Brewster's, at the old Brewster's, which now it's a library, and all kinds of, like, I got all these people that, so you got to remember, in glass blowing, I always really kept to myself and worked in my own studio. And there was only like one time in my 28 years of blowing glass that I was working with other glass blowers in a studio, and that was at the South Broadway studio. Yeah, and also Chiba Hut and Element 37 and all this stuff, right? So, like, I apologize if I don't remember you. Like, genuinely, if you and I haven't had a like heartfelt, deep conversation and like something truly important, like, I apologize. You may be just one of those individuals that is a non-player character in my world, but until you engage with me and we actually have like a true conversation, then that's when I know, and when we're like eye to eye, like, there's a lot of people that I talk to online, and if I saw you in person, I wouldn't know who you were, right? But if we're like face to face, eye to eye, we're giving heart to heart hugs, things like that. If I remember those conversations, I'll remember you. And so I apologize if I don't remember some individuals, but there's a lot of people that know me in the glassblowing community for a really third eye to eye, beautiful, yes I. And so, you know, a lot of people know me in the glassblowing scene. They know me as Dan the Glassman. As a musician, I'm known as Dan the Glassman. Pre- like, predominantly, I'm the Glassman. I'm the glass blower. Like, that's what I've been doing since '95, right out of high school. For 28 years, that's what I've been doing. I've been playing guitar, since I was 15, when I was in high school, like probably since 1990, 5 years before I got into glass. But I wasn't playing professionally and doing like in a band until 99 or 2000. So glass has always been before, and the Glass Man, the name just kind of went with me onto the stage. So, and now I'm just known as the Glass Man, or Dan the Glass Man, or Glass Man, or whatever, or people call me fucker, or whatever, whatever they wanted to call me. But either way, um, I met a lot of people. I re-met some people there, and one individual, he came up to me and he told me how a lot of people, they keep their knowledge and stuff, but he said, with like, I've always been one who like never really like kept information. Like, I've always shared it out. It's like, yeah, like, I don't know, if you are good enough to be able to watch what I do, and you can hear me just say, "Oh yeah," like, you just turn it like this a few times, maybe go back the other direction to balance out the glass, and bring it back the other way to counterbalance the glass, and then you like stab it like this, or you push it like that, or you wrap it like this, or you strike it, or wrap it, or rake it, or manipulate it in this way, pull it, stretch it, twist it, bend it, flip it, pop it, shake it, whatever, right? However you do it, if you can hear what I'm saying and visually see what I'm doing, and then just like do it on your own, like, you're a badass. And I think that's cool. And I like to keep information open source. It's what we should all be doing. I personally feel that we hold each other back by not sharing our knowledge. A lot of people, they want to hold back the knowledge and information that they've received because they had to pay for it, right? You either pay attention or pay intuition, or you pay a price later, right? And so, how much would it cost? $500 to get an amateur glass house in-house studio. $500 will get you probably the the basics, and we're talking like, you're not going to start out with the Cadillac. We're going to be having you drive in a Pinto, right? But you're going to be able to get from point A to point B, and probably for less amount of gas, right? And so yeah, $500. I normally charge $30 an hour if you want to be in studio, but I don't have an in studio anymore. I haven't done lessons in probably 10 years. And so because I've been doing all kinds of different things for the last few years, once I left 8 or 9 years ago to Camp Two Dogs, that's when I left that studio behind where I had a full garage, a one-car garage that was my own studio, and I could fill it up with as many people as I wanted to come watch me blow glass. Like I could have 50 people there easily watching me do a demonstration and have easily a dozen students at one time. But I never do that. I always do one-on-one lessons. But if you're willing to do the whole investment, pay $500, get all your stuff that you need, and I'll help you find where you can get it. Maybe even find glass blowers who are selling their used equipment at a cheaper price than what you get it for brand new. I'm willing to help out with those things. I'm willing to help out with just sharing knowledge and showing things through videos for free. That's why I do what I do. Is I'm gonna keep sharing all my glass. Like I said the other day, as I'm making jellyfish marbles, I'm like, this is a $300 lesson. That if you want a one-on-one lesson on how to make jellyfish, and for me to like really sit here and show you how it's done, that's $300. But probably within your first week of making them, you make that money back on your sales. You can easily make 30 of them in your first week and sell them for $10 a piece. Because they're not going to be as nice and as good quality as mine. So you definitely don't want to sell them for 20 or $30, or what the aquarium used to sell them for. The aquarium gift shop, Albuquerque Aquarium Gift Shop, was selling them for, I think, either $39 or $49.99. And so and I was wholesaling them for, I think, $10 each, and they were marking them up like way ridiculous. But yeah, free lessons online right here, Gardenia Glass, or the Glassman's World. So let me get back to what I was talking about. I did make all the marbles that I'm talking about. I did make this racer, and the individual who had the red eye, you're in my sights. Just kidding. That's cool. It's friendly competition, and it's so cool. We're like standing side by side each other while we're watching our marbles race that last heat. Oh my gosh. So first place on the races, on the 3 races, got the first position. Second place got fourth, fifth, sixth, and then third place got seventh, eighth, and ninth. Right? We raced that last race. I came in. I got the proof for it right here. Check it out, guys. I won second place. I won a trophy. I haven't won a trophy in I don't know, since I was in elementary school, probably. When I was in a junior police academy or something, I used to win trophies for stuff I did in junior police and maybe in school. I don't even know. I wasn't in sports or anything like that. I was more an academic scholar, yeah, I guess. And so yeah. So my little racer right here, we call him now Bullburn. Him, her, it. We call it Bullburn right there. My little bowling ball. And this was one of the last ones that I had made. And then the other cool thing is that they all, see, we have to make these, right? And so if you go in the videos for the last week or so, you can see how they're made. And you can also see how precise that they're made, right? Here, let's zero this out. Let's make sure this is 0. Okay. So we got 0 right there, right? And these had to be, at first I was told 15.5 millimeter to 16.5 millimeter. So I was making all of my marbles in those specs. And then on the last day, right before the marble races, then Royco Glass comes out and says to make sure you make your marbles 16 to 17 millimeter. I was like, wait, what? 17 millimeter? That's a whole half a millimeter larger. I can start making these. A bigger marble might be faster because it's got um, bigger diameter or whatever. So this marble is specifically at 16.33. I can't really like show you. See, trying to, but 16.37. Oh, look at that, my 37 right there. So you know, if you spin it around, you might get it might be a little bit less round or more round or whatever. But the more rounder the marble is, the better the racer. And so that was at pretty much at like a 16.3, so almost 16 and a half. So it's on the smaller side. So I had to measure all of these out, guys. So all of the marbles that are $20, these are specifically measured. These are what I call precision glass. You know, when you're working in millimeter increments, you know, when I used to do the gauges, I don't even have my gauges anymore. Can you believe that I don't even wear piercings anymore? But I used to have gauges that were like that big. They were the zeros, I believe. I don't think I went double zero, but I went zero. That's big. I think that's like what, an 8 or 9 millimeter or something like that. That's big. Not a half inch though. Half inch is let's see, 25.4 is 1 inch, so then 12 would be a half inch. So I wasn't half inch. I think I was about that 8 or 9 millimeter. So yeah, so I won second place with Bull Burn right here, and I want to show off all the cool prizes and everything that I got. And then we're gonna go into the glass studio for just a real quick stint here and test this out. All right, so I was just live here a second ago, so I got my tripod set up here. We were talking about the Miami Mall incident and the possible aliens, but let me flip this around for you guys, and you can see right here. Dun dun dun. Got second place winner right here. Ah, man. That Red Eye got first place. You know, Red Eye, he won so many different races. So check it out. We got all kinds of cool swag. Part of the winnings here. So second place winner, I received what I was going for, what I wanted was this marble track, guys. This is all that I wanted the whole time. I was saying it live. You can hear my commentary. You can say how I even wanted second place on that last race. So I wasn't even wanting first place on the last race because of the prizes, guys. Because second place winner won this as well. I got this cool shark pipe. This is done by man, I don't remember the name. Is it Pop Tart? I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. I don't man, I shouldn't even be saying it if I don't know it right. But that could be who it is that makes that. And that's a really awesome shark piece right there to go with my shark bite tees. And also, so second place winner got to win this. First place won a really nice glass, like a drinking tumbler. And so I didn't want the tumbler. I was like, I'd rather have the piece. I'd rather have this. That's what I wanted. So I wanted second place, guys. And I got second place. So I was able to win this. He had first choice selection of the glass. So he got this really beautiful green adventuring glass. I don't know what it is, but it's from Duke City Borough. I have no idea what this is. It's not labeled. I don't know what this is. I should have asked the guys from Duke City Borough there, but I completely forgot to talk to them. So we're going to jump on the torch here in a little bit and find out what that is about. And Also, we got a hat, so I was able to choose a hat. So I won the hat, I won this, won the glass, won the marble track, and I won the trophy and this PBR, which I don't drink. So I was like, uh-oh, PBR, what is this all about? A different kind of buzz. PBR, high seltzer, midnight berries, 15 mg, cannabinoids. Wait, what? This is 10 milligram THC infused plus 3 milligrams of CBN and 2 milligrams of CBD, guys. Cannabis infused non alcoholic beverage. So I got this PBR, guys, which I haven't had a PBR in 8 years now. Oh my gosh, this is non alcoholic. I don't know if it's going to taste like alcohol. Rapid onset. Okay, well, so after this race, guys, I was way up there at Eubank in Candelaria, and I live down here in the war zone by the fairgrounds. And right, I probably could have asked someone who was there. I'm sure some homies would have hooked it up or whatever, but I decided to just walk home and enjoy my walk. I was trying to get to a bus at Central before they stopped running, but it was Sunday, and I knew that was the case going in. I knew that was what was going to happen. So we got all kinds of cool stuff. We also got some stickers here, guys. The Borough Marble League 2 stickers here. This is the second installment of the races. We got the t-shirt also. And we got these cool Al Unser Jr. cards from Joey Unser, from his son. I was telling Joey how I got his jacket. I have Al Unser Jr.'s. I think it Al or is it Bobby? I need to check on that. It could be Bobby's jacket actually. I may have told him a lie. And then I picked up about a dozen of these the marble stands. So Royco Glass, he said that they make those like I don't know what he said. Like he makes like 30 of them for every 16 cents or something like that. And he was like, "Yeah, take them, take as many as you want." He doesn't want to see any of them when he leaves. So when I saw no one was really grabbing, I was like, "Well, I'll grab some more." But the one thing that I wanted to win, guys. Oh, and we got this cool Shell Racing pin to go along with the Al Unser. So we got some cool stuff. We got this the blown sticker pack, which is really cool. You know, I can put that on my piece actually. Like we'll just turn it into a blown piece. It looks like a blown piece. Like, is it? I was telling them the piece that they had up for grabs. I was telling them my rig is about half that size. They had like this big old 2-footer. And I was like, well, my rig is like half that, so that would be nice to have for my flower. This is my rig. I'm crazy, right? All right, so let's turn this around here because I want to show you guys. Actually, I'm gonna turn this back around here. Hold on. I want to show you this. This is what I want to show you. So we're gonna set this up. This is so cool, guys. Hopefully this shows everything. Here, let me back it up some more. Make sure we get the whole thing. Bring up the camera, make it a little taller. There we go. Gotta make sure you don't fall forward though. Sorry about all the movement. Okay. Dang, can almost see it all. All right, there we go. Okay, so as you can see, there's a top piece right here that's just like right at the end, right? And then there's this piece right here that's right at the end. And we got these. These are little terp pearls, which is cool. I got myself a little terp pearl as well I can put in this racer. Where is it? It's a used terp pearl. So here we go. We're going to add this little terp pearl to the racers here. So you got the mini marbles or the terp pearls in here, right? We'll put that one in there too. So there we go. There's the one I just added right there. A little darker on one side because it's been burnt. Got a lot of these like peppermint candy colored ones. Got a nice blue one in there. And then that red one in there, right? So which one you guys want to race? Which one do you want? Choose your racer. I don't know if I'd choose that new one that I just put in. Because it's all resonated. But check it out. So, you're supposed to pour them in right here, right? And this scares me because it might go flying off the table or whatever. You pour them in, bam, right? And then you put this right here. And there we go. Uh-oh. One of them fell off the track. And the blue one is stuck. Uh-oh. There's some debris on the track. I forgot to catch it. All right, so let's try that again. So it's really cool, guys. You can just simply pour these out just like that. And you go to catch them, and then you see who's the winner. Bam, just like that. So we got peppermint, then the red, then the blue, and then mine. Look at that. Even with the resin on it, it still is a good racer. All right, let's see again. Who's going to win? I can do this all day, guys. I'm such a big kid at heart. This is all I went for. All I wanted for Christmas. Just kidding. I wanted second place. I got second place. Which is weird, right? Like, to want second place. But I wanted that prize. Specifically, I wanted that piece. And I got it. Uh-oh, we lost my terp pearl. But there, like when I was seeing all the different races, I was thinking like, oh, well, I can make myself a rig if I really wanted to. I can make myself a drinking tumbler and a glass if I really wanted to. I can make all that stuff if I really wanted to, but I don't have a 3D printer and I don't know how to design this. And I don't know how you would even purchase one of these, if they even sell them. So I'm like, man, this is what I came for. This is the larger track. They even had a mini track, a smaller one. I was like, oh my God, that'd be so cool. Now, what I was thinking, I don't know if they've even thought about this yet, but if you have this that pours off, right? You could have these on different levels stacked up. So you could have one of these set up to where you can have this pour off into here and have that set up at a different level and have another one and have another one, and you can stack these probably. So then you could have a really large mini marble racetrack. I don't know if they've even thought about this, but we could actually do a huge mini marble terp racetrack, guys. I don't know if they thought about this. Uh-oh, are we missing one? Where's my terp pearl? Oh, the terp pearl's in there. Where's the blue one? We're missing a marble. There it is. So, I guess sometimes some of these fall off the track. But that's cool, because it's all real, you know? Like, even last night, we had some of our marbles jump off the track. And that's just all part of the business. It's part of the game. But that's so fun. Like I said, I could just sit here all day and just do this and not blow glass and not make any money and eventually just end up homeless. But I'll have my marble track and I'll be able to race it. Just kidding. Like, where'd that one go? Oh. I keep getting stuck on that back over here for some reason. Oh, there's another little something on there. Little crumbs or little, I don't know what it is. I was carrying it in a bag on the way home. I don't know what was in the bag beforehand, so. But, I don't know, you guys, you gotta admit, that's just freaking cool, right? Mini marble racer. There's the turp pearls right there, all ready to go. I can fill this up with like 3 times the amount of marbles, and we can have a big old race. So there it is, guys. Let's check out this glass now. I'm gonna probably take this into the glass room and all the prizes. Also, oh, before we go into the glass shop and we try out this before we try out this glass here, which I want to see what it is. Actually, I want to take this out, hold it up to the light here, and see if I can see any kind of color coming through it at all. Is it just black? What is this? Is it a black light reactive? I'll have to get a black light out and check it out. I don't know. Sometimes got all that new glass that's out. It's all UV light, black light reactive. Oh, what's up? I didn't get the end of it. Come on. I couldn't find the end for some reason. I have to bust out the knife. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So what are these? Imagine if a non-glass blower won these. They're like, what do I do with this? Sound to me. Yeah, I can't see through that. I wonder if this is just straight up black. We're gonna make a mushroom with this. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna see just how it is. Test it out. We got the new shark piece. Loving the shark piece, guys. It's so awesome. Let's actually let's try out the shark piece real quick. We're late in this video. I don't think anything would get flagged for any of this. That'd be stupid if it does. But I'm gonna have this PBR drink here, which is cannabis infused. And what is going on here? It's Dan proof. I can't read it. My eyes are so bad. Can you guys see what that says? Can the camera see what it says? I think it says pull. Open. Oh, it says open. Okay. Oh. Okay. That's the open right there. And then what? Okay, I'm making a big old mess, I'll tell you that. Jeez. Good thing we got Norwex around always. Always got the Norwex. Okay, so we're going to try this out. I don't know if I'm supposed to pull this whole thing off. Just slide it back. That's weird. Check this out. Can you? Let me see if I can get you to check this out. All right. So this popper topper top here. Oh my gosh. It's making messes. It's gonna get sticky all over. Now we're gonna get ants all over the place. Okay. Jeez. Alright, hold on. So what I was trying to show you is, so you pull this thing open, right? And then there's like a hole right there. And juice comes out. And I was like, wait, is this your drink hole? I'm like, is that where you're supposed to be drinking it from? Right there? A little tiny hole. I was like, what is going on? And then I figured out, oh, you're supposed to slide this thing back. It's got like a little slider. It's like a sliding mechanism. You see the teeth right there? So this whole black thing slides back. And if you're not too careful, you push it back too much, all the juice comes out. So apparently that's how you drink it. Like that. So, let's do a PBR Taster's Choice Challenge. Which one's better? PBR or no PBR? We don't have anything to compare it to. This is going to be a first time try. We're going to taste this, see how it tastes. I don't know. It's a PBR. And from what I remember a PBR tastes like is, piss beer. It's a cheap beer that you down, you slam, and you drink another one, and you slam, you drink another one, you slam, you drink another one, and by that fourth one, it feels like you're drinking a real beer, like maybe a nice stout, or like an oatmeal stout, or a dark, like a nut brown, or some kind of like just even a pill, like even a regular, I don't know. I was gonna say a Pilsner off tap, but so PBR is just swag beer, right? Cheapest beer. It won the blue ribbon, though. You got to remember that. It won the blue ribbon, and they are gonna always hold you to that. It's like, we won the blue ribbon once in the 1914 fair. Like, I don't know when. When did they win the blue ribbon? When did Pabst win the blue ribbon? It was like the only time in history, right? They're like, we won. It's like me. I'm gonna hold on to this forever. I won second place. I got the red ribbon, glass here. All right. So let's try out the shark bite here. Oh, I see Kickflip just messaged. So we got people in the Instagram messenger, and Kickflip just messaged. I do believe this is a piece by Kickflip, if I'm not mistaken. But that's cool, right? All right, trying to be discreet, but at the same time, we're at the end of the video here. I want to try out this high seltzer PBR. Okay, we're gonna do a straight up for real. I'm gonna let you know what I think. It smells very berry, very berry. Like if I opened like a black cherry. What is the flavor? Midnight berries. If I can read this, what is the flavoring? It's probably just going to say natural flavorings, right? So, all right, midnight berries. So, whatever midnight berries are, some dark berries, right? All right, here we go. It smells like Kool-Aid, pretty much. Carbonated a little bit. Sounded like someone was at my front door. Hold on a sec. Alright, give me a second. We got some packages at the door. Okay, she was waiting for all these. She said there should be one more box. She got 3 boxes here. Holy cow. There should be one more box. This is like 3 boxes. Right. Cool. So let's get back to this taster. So I can already tell it's got an interesting aftertaste. I don't drink sodas a lot or anything like that. I don't know if this reminds me kind of like a an energy drink. Do they have like taurines or anything in here? Caffeine? See, I can't read all that. My eyes are so bad, I need glasses. What does that say? It contains coconut. Let's see if it'll zoom in for me. No, not that way. I can't read what it says. I think it says contains coconut. So that's interesting. So it's got coconut, midnight berries. I feel something on the back of my throat. Like a numbness? Wow. Is it that strong that like all the cannabis just like it's making my throat numb? Oh yeah, how many milligrams is this again? Oh, it's only 10. 10 THC, 2 CBD, and 3 CBN. Okay, so that's 15 milligrams of cannabinoids. That's not a very strong, it's not that strong. It tastes alright. I don't really drink a lot of fruity drinks, so I'm like, it's okay. What's weird though, it's got that carbonation like a PBR beer does. Not the carbonation of a soda, but that kind of flat carbonation that PBR beer has. If you drink PBR, you know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm going to save some of this for my wife. And being that I think it closes, I can save it, right? Let me see. Can I now slide this closed? Wow. Cool. So that actually shuts. What? Do you see that? That actually shuts, guys. Okay. That's cool. So we can save this. If you wanted to drink half, like, oh, I can only handle 5 milligrams of THC. They say that it's fast acting, right? Rapid onset. So we'll see if I feel it. All right, so let's get on the torch now. Let's try out these. Let me put this all away real quick. We're going to have to put that. Actually, we're going to have to put this in the studio So let me just put a few things away here. And we'll put this in the studio. Make sure our stickers go with that. Put these other stickers away in here. Let's go try out this glass real quick. I guess I can take all of this. Here, we'll leave this here. I can remove that. I don't need to carry everything though. Alright. Dang, and real quick, hold on. Before we go, I gotta do a quick dab, you guys. Because I haven't done one yet, so bear with me while we get this going here. Where's my lighter? Did I just sit on it? Yep. Alright, so we're going to go into the studio here. We're going to try out this glass. I'm simply going to just pull a stringer or two. I don't even know if I have a lot of oxygen, so I don't think we can do much with it. But I'm going to pull a stringer. We're going to wrap it around some glass, see what it looks like wrapped. Maybe even rake it to see if there's any kind of color changing in it. Push it as a marble. And that's about it. We're just going to test it out real quick. But thank you again so much to Boro Marble League for hosting the event, for all the sponsors who put together all the prizes. I'm stoked about the 3D printed racetrack. I'm stoked to have won a trophy for the first time since I was in elementary school. And getting all the other cool stuff, and seeing all the people, all the glass blowers there, and even the non-glass artists there, watching the kids races, that was so much fun. You know, just to be able to like all come together as a community like that, and all just for the sake of marbles, guys. Like, how much fun is that? Like, that's just simply being a kid at heart, right? All right, so I'm gonna do this dab here. I don't remember if this is the star. So hard for me to read. This is the Sun Cakes butter. Just a little dab will do me. All right, so we're gonna we might take all this stuff in to the studio with us. Let me check the battery real quick, make sure. Cool, we good? All right, we got 10 more seconds here. That's probably good. Okay. Let me grab this. I'm gonna take this tripod down. I don't need this up. Okay. What else we need? Got lighter. We'll take this. We'll take the hat. Boom. New style. We'll take the trophy. We got the marble. We got the track. Now all we need to do is bring y'all. Alright, let's go. We're going to try to do this. Oh, I need a shark. Let's bring the shark. I'll put that in my pocket. Alright, here we go. Let's go to the studio, guys. Gotta walk through the gauntlet. Go past the sleeping wife and child. You get to the door here. Try to balance you guys in some way without dropping you. To open the door. Get into the studio. Oh shit. I hit the marble track on the wall. Hopefully I didn't crack it or break it as I was coming in. Okay. We gotta set up second place right there. Be cool if I could set up the marble track right there, but that's a little bit too... Oh, well maybe. Here, we won't put it there though. Let me make sure nothing happens to it. It's pretty strong, the plastic that they use. All right. You got the Borough Marble League in the house. We put this behind me here. And we got a new shirt to advertise. We'll cover up my hot air balloon shirt. We're out of the balloon season right now. So we'll put up the Borough Marble League shirt in the background. There we go. And we're just going to set you guys right here on the corner. Nothing too fancy. Usually I have the camera on the other side. So we're just going to do our best to make this work. Alright, there we go. Should we make a marble with this? I don't know if we have enough oxygen, like I said. Okay, let's get the shark out of my pocket so I don't drop that. And let's put up the winner. The winning marble, guys, right there. Borough Marble League. Whoa. Okay, let's take this down. Let's set up the Borough Marble League right there. Boom. Got the winner. That's cool. Alright. So I do believe this is Pop-Tart. Thank you, Pop-Tart. Yeah, I can tell we don't got much in here. Alright. Let's just get a stick of this here. Let's see how it reacts to an intense flame. Is it going to pop? Just put it directly in the flame. Let's see what it does. No pop. No snap. No crack. Okay. It's not bubbling or boiling yet. That's cool. Alright. Let's see what kind of stringer does it pull. Let's see when we thin it out. Does it stay black? What is this? Feels a little gooey compared to some other colors, but that's straight up black, right? I believe so. I believe that's a straight up black right there. Let's see what they pull it thin. What does that look like? Yeah, that. Yeah, that's black, man. That goes gray. It's almost has a blue tinge to it when it's pulled super thin. Is this like a newer, cleaner black? Is this just a locally made black that they make? I don't know. Let's see what a mushroom looks like pushed with this. Let's do a real quick mushroom, get the Norwex OptiCloth out. Like I said, I don't know how much oxygen we have. The pressure, we're pretty much tapped out, and we're just using whatever pressure is left in the tank, but it's pretty much at zero. Yeah, I can see the oxygen pressure is going right now. We're going to bring it down. I just want to push this in, and then that way, you got to be careful with that S word these days. Sometimes the algorithms pick it up, think you're talking about something else. But we're going to push this color into there, and we'll see if we can even get it to do anything. It's going to be thin, so we'll be able to see, does it look translucent, or how does it look here? It's not bubbling. I'm really liking that. There's no bubbles or boils on this. I think it's a straight up black. I have no idea, but I'm gonna learn right now what it is. And oxygen is pretty much out, guys. So I'm gonna bring the propane down to make the oxygen propane ratio where it needs to be. But pretty soon that oxygen is gonna be gone. This is now a race to the finish here. Can I utilize it? The heat enough to get this air bubble out, to round out the bottom of this. We're not going to make a marble, I don't think. Maybe we should make a real quick marble. Can we? I don't know if we're going to make it regulation size. We don't have the calipers, so we can't measure it, that's for sure. Or did we bring it? Oh, we brought them. That's funny. Let's see. I'm going to have to keep on bringing the propane down. I don't know if we're even going to be able to flame cut this off. We'll try to gently put a puntee on here. So if I can, I don't know, that oxygen's going. I think we're done, folks. Might be better to just pull it into a pendy. If I can. You gotta tighten that up. Kind of want to turn it into a marble since I won it at the marble races. I just don't know if I have enough oxygen to make it happen. would actually be smaller than regulation. But yeah, I can't even bring up the, I was going to try to bring up the oxygen. Like, you can't. It's going to be a mini. This is going to be like a 14, 13 and a half, 14 mil marble here. I'm going to try to perfect the roundness on it too, even though I'm out of oxygen. I'm going to try it. All I can do is do my best always. This is crazy. This is a race against fuel here. Just got to get this bottom rounded. Come on. It's right there. I'm going to have just enough to clean up the punchy. Yeah. Alright. Somehow we made a little mushroom marble there. But yeah, I can't bring up the oxygen. I got to bring down the propane. Just enough to clean it up. Heck yeah. Alright, we'll just let it cool right there. That oxygen's done, guys. I somehow pulled that off. I don't know how I made that happen. That was cool though. Alright. So, I can see that it either looks like it's got a sparkle to it. Is that like a sparkle black? What is this? Ooh, I put it against some hot glass. You know, that might be sparkle. It might have like a sparkle in there, like an adventurine or something. Black adventurine? Is that what that is, guys? Is that what I just want? Some black adventurine? That's dope. Because it looks like it's got a little bit of a sparkle. We'll see like how it cools without a kiln. Does it crack easy or not? You know, if it's black, this thing is staying completely black. A little bit of see-through towards the cap, the mushroom cap at the very ends, but I mean it's still pretty solid. I mean it's almost see-through, almost. But I see a little bit. It's either air bubbling or it's sparkle in there. And I think it's sparkle. That looks pretty cool. I wish I had my black light flashlight here so I could actually see if it was blacklight reactive. but I don't know. We'll find out on another video, but I'm gonna let y'all go. We're gonna keep this video at an hour and a half now. I guess so. I guess that's where we're at. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching, for checking out my win. So not only do I got best of show and first place in glass, but now I got second place in glass marbles. Woohoo! Look at that. All right. That's so cool. I'm stoked. And, you know, the whole reason why I wanted to win was because I can't make myself one of these. This thing is so cool. 3D printed. Look at that. Look at the cathedrals and everything inside there. You know, they need to make a Legos marble track. Do they have that yet? Legos? If not, we might have to figure out how to make our own Legos marble track. Oh, I see there's a couple little pieces that from the 3D printing I need to like shave off some pieces here and there. Get a razor blade. A couple little straggler pieces. We'll clean it up. I think you can also just use a torch, a heat gun, just real quick, get a lighter. Except the lighter might get it black sooted. It is so cool. I love how it's got the you pour them in down here into the barrel, so it's like a half pipe. So it hits this, goes boom, 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 and then they split up. It's like, which way do you want to go? You want to go this way or this way? And it's like, it looks like this way has a little bit longer of a track coming here. This way is a little bit shorter, right? And then they go through this crisscross. And so if they hit each other, they could bump each other into different directions there. And then this one goes this way and wraps all the way back around and through to here and then in the front. So this, dang. And then this one wraps around and then does a loop-de-loop over here. So it's got this little like spin around right there. This one comes all the way back and around this way. And then they both end up, that one comes around the side and they both end up right here, boom, or through here, boom. And they spin out. And then whoever goes through the turnstile there and drops down into the funnel first and comes out here is the winner. That's so cool. So thank you so much once again to Boro Marble League and the Boro Marble Races. This thing is stoked. I am stoked to have this. I'm stoked. This is awesome. I might put more of your stickers on here, or maybe just put one dead center. I don't know if I want to have it right there. I might put it in the center. I don't know if it's gonna mess up the balance. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'll put one on all four corners. Because now I'm like, is that gonna mess up the balance? It's gonna lean it back some. These might be technical. Might have to put stickers on all around, and then it'll be padded. So we might do that. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Thank you for all the door prizes and everything, you guys. Thank you once again to Boro Marble League. I'm stoked to have been a part of it. That was a true experience to be a part of. History in the making for Albuquerque. That was the very first of your guys' races here. And so that was history right there for us. And with that being said, I'm out. You guys have a beautiful day.